No, I'm getting that just to, okay. Welcome to the lighter side of the dark side. It's your weekly freak show here on Renegade Radio. Also Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever you're listening to us. And if you're listening to us on Renegade, you want to listen to the past shows, there's a lot to listen to. We've had a really crazy month. Go to Apple, Stitcher, Spotify, Deezer, wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Dark Mark, the goth comedian. We got a great show.
We do have a great show.
You know who that is talking? I'm going to flip the camera around. She's going to hate it.
No.
She's going to hate it. That's everybody's favorite vegan heavy metal DJ, Hannah Bach.
Night, guys. Long night, sorry.
Yeah, what happened last night? I'm trying to figure this out.
Well, my old neighbors were in town. They said, hey, we're going to take you out drinking, and they're all guys, and I was trying to keep up with them, and I crawled out of bed at like 5 p.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm too old for that now.
Oh, stop it. Stop it with that.
Hangovers aren't fun.
I don't get hangovers.
You don't?
I don't drink a lot these days anyway, but even when I drank, I just stay drunk or just kind of, it goes away.
Lucky.
Well, I was going to say, I almost forgot my, if you're watching this on YouTube, I almost forgot my camera, but I would say probably today is, I mean, we always have good-looking guests.
We have great-looking guests today.
But I would say collectively this might be the best-looking pair of guests we've ever had.
Agreed, yeah.
I think so, because right here, I'm gonna take the camera over here. And by the way, I'm just saying that. Don't take it the wrong way. That's, I wish I looked like this guy. This is, and plus, you've got the best IMDb page. This is David Leach.
Hi, how you guys doing?
You've seen him. In. Well, you know him from Road Rules. You know him from his performance in Westworld as the what did they do you as?
Big sweaty guy.
The big sweaty guy.
Couldn't even give me a name.
Yeah, the big sweaty guy, and then also the lead singer of Dirty Machine.
Yeah.
As I said, that's David Leach.
Hello.
Good to meet you. You're all juggaloed out tonight.
Yeah.
And because you've opened for Insane Clown Posse.
They're my idols, for sure.
Really? Because I thought you said Fred Durst was your idol.
Well, Fred Durst doesn't like me, so...
Well, we'll talk about that, but
yeah.
if Fred Durst met this lady, he would like her, I'm sure. This is, and you're just back from Vegas for the pinup Viva Las Vegas, right? Yes, this is... She's been on before, and I'd love to have her on every week because I love talking to her.
Oh, thank you.
Her hair's dark again. Last time it was like a whole pink thing. And
I know. I changed
yeah, with
my
the
hair
wind.
color whenever
Yes.
I feel like it. I'm like, I'm in this mood.
Yes, you're in that. You're in the dark hair mood.
Yeah.
That's Tamera Von Tart, and she came a long way just like you. So.
Oh, yeah, where'd you come from?
I live in Dwardy.
Oh, wow.
So it's like it's over by between Azusa and Monrovia, Pasadena. I'm
Right.
20 minutes from Pasadena. It's kind of a little
Okay.
spot.
Yeah.
But
A long drive.
it's not bad. It actually was better this time driving over than it was the first time I came on the show.
Right. You were the first one here.
Yeah.
I was at a party and Hannah was hungover and David's never been here, so he's probably looking for a place.
I came from Burbank. I know where that is. That's,
Right.
Yeah.
That could be brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time of day, for
Yeah.
sure.
And what's great is that's on your IMDb page that you live in Burbank. That's one of your credits.
I know.
Yeah.
I love Burbank.
He lives in Burbank. Burbank is cool. I like Burbank. But before we get started, and I can see that the conversation is getting hot and heavy here, but I have to talk about our sponsors real quick. We have let's start with you and talk about our favorite restaurants. And
Jimmy's Home Cooking.
yes,
Over there in Vine in Hollywood.
you're not vegan, are you, Tamera? And you're not vegan.
I tried for a minute.
Yeah. Well, if you went to Do Me Some Cooking, you would love it because you don't have to be vegan. I mean, what's your favorite dish at Do Me Some Cooking?
It's actually the chili relleno.
Yeah.
I'm pro for the Mexican side now. I'm kind of giving up the burgers.
But you like the chili cheese fries and the Big Mac and the chicken parmesan and the pulled pork. These are all vegan. Unbelievable.
They have great carrot cake too.
The biggest flautas you've ever had. We took you through on your birthday. We had the deep fried Oreos. This is all vegan.
Oh my god.
1253 Vine Street in Hollywood. They also have a restaurant in Culver City and Toronto, Canada.
And they've got great portions too. You can take half home.
Yeah, unless you're like me and you eat the whole fucking thing. So, Doomie's Home Cooking, Doomies. I don't know. He's a genius. I don't know how he does it, but shrimp po' boys, vegan, unbelievable. And also, I'm going to Vegas in a couple weeks. I'm going to follow you. So I'm going to load up on audiobooks. And I suggest everybody out there do the same. Go to Audible audibletrial.com/DMS for the Dark March Show. audibletrial.com/DMS. I'm trying to give you something away for free. For free. Not only a free audiobook, and you don't have to get an audiobook. You can get a comedy album. They have everything from Tig Notaro to Kevin Hart to George Carlin, free. They have books on pinup. They've got Corey Taylor from Slipknot, his autobiography, and read by him, 8 hours of that. That's free. And also, not only do you get a book of your choice or a comedy album, whatever you want, you get 2 Audible originals. What Audible originals are there? They have science fiction books there's one narrated by John Waters. There's another one narrated by Zachary Quinto from Star Trek. They have a show of Bob Newhart interviewing other comics. They have a continuation of the Alien saga with Rutger Hauer doing one of the voices. They got all sorts of cool stuff. Go to audibletrial.com/DMS. You know how many books they have?
How many?
Thousands.
Over 480,000 selections. And they have smutty books. They have books on everything you want. If you pick a subject, I was just at a party. The guy was talking about, he's like, I just discovered Ernest Hemingway. I'm like, well, welcome to the party. But they got them all on Audible.
Smutty books on Audible. It's gonna be funny.
No, Tamera reads it. She gets the reference. She's like, yeah, and then I like Hunter S. Thompson too. And I was like, okay, your next step is Burroughs and Bukowski. Go on audibletrial.com/DMS. Get Naked Lunch or whatever book you want. And it's free, and you get 2 Audible originals. So, David, how did you meet Hannah? That's what I want to know.
This is the first day I've ever met her.
In person.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
We've been Facebook friends for like 5 years.
Oh, okay.
And then I got put in Facebook jail last year.
Oh, what happened?
I don't really know what it was. I'm a meme king. I love memes, and I love offending people. Not by purposely, but I don't know. Something tipped Zuckerberg off, and he deleted me for a year. I lost all the memories. I had to recreate a Facebook.
Really?
Yeah.
It was that extreme. They didn't just take it off for a month.
Yeah, I can't even remember what meme it was, honestly. I mean, my mom's on my Facebook, so it's not porn, but
Right.
yeah, they had enough of me.
Well, my mom's on my Facebook, but she thinks it's porn. But
Well, my mom's long given up. She knows I'm
yeah,
a nutcase.
yes,
so.
yeah, that's kind of my mom too.
I lost 10 years of memories. It was fucking killed
Yeah.
me. So
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't get out. I couldn't even get the pictures back, 'cause
Right.
that was
Even
like-
MySpace will give you the pictures back.
Yeah, something, but I don't know. I don't know if I got hacked, but I'm pretty sure it was Facebook jail.
It must have been because I've actually posted anti-Zuckerberg memes. I mean, not just funny kind of things. Not I don't know the guy. I'm just whatever. But I don't like that they're spying on us. I don't like all this shit. I thought it was more fun in MySpace, but what are you
But
gonna
I'm
do?
pretty sure I just added her 5 years ago because she's beautiful, and
Yes.
that's the first day I've ever met her.
Oh, okay, great.
literally-
Well,
First time meeting, yeah.
yeah. So how was that? How was the first meeting?
Nervous.
Well, tell them about the weirdo on the skateboard.
Oh yeah, there's a couple
Holly.
weirdos outside. We
Yeah,
had
we're
a-
on Sunset Boulevard in
yeah,
Hollywood.
A guy rapping.
Oh, he was at 7-Eleven. I know that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was rapping in front of me in line.
And I just went to the 7-Eleven, so I thought he followed me.
Yeah.
That 7-Eleven is wild. On that
It's
corner.
it's rough. They had some hookers over there. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, it was like weird. Did you stop by? Yeah, yeah.
It's like when you're like hookers, and I'm like, yes.
It's Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hollywood hookers.
Yeah, and the guy's out there. He's like the manager. He's like, you can't do that here. You got to go over there. You got to go over there. And so I don't know.
I do not want to work in that 7-Eleven.
No
Yeah.
way.
So yeah, the guy was rapping. I was like, well, that's interesting because I've got you and you rap a bit. So it was kind of weird. And so I just kind of got my drink and said whatever he said, and then that was it. So people know you. Well, here's the story. Now you're straight out of KC,
Yeah, Kansas City. Missouri.
Kansas City, Missouri.
Yep.
Not Kansas City, Kansas.
No, that's.
Is there a beef there between the two?
Yeah, Kansas City, Kansas is like the rich people, and
Really?
like Missouri is like the middle class, blue collar.
Right.
And yeah, there's a riff. There's a little bit of riff there.
And Overland Park, is that what?
Overland Park for sure.
Yeah.
Assholes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Cops
there
are
was two.
assholes. Everything's just. It's just. Overland Park, Kansas is just expensive as L.A.
Okay.
Fucking nuts.
Right. I didn't know Kansas City, Kansas was. I didn't know it was a beef.
I don't know what hillbilly made Kansas City, Kansas, and Kansas City, Missouri.
Right.
No one knows.
Right.
But it exists.
So when you were 20 and you sent in a video to MTV, MTV was doing Road Rules again.
Yeah.
And they were putting new people on. And what did you do in your video? I still,
Oh, man.
I've heard. I'm trying to think what you did to get on the show.
I was 19 and
Right.
it was my dream. That was when Road Rule, Real World was ruling the world.
Right.
Know? And that was always my dream to be on it. And I auditioned for Real World Australia,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't want me on it because I was like a chubby Mohawk kid. You
Right,
know, I
right.
wouldn't have got laid on the show. I wouldn't have made any good TV.
Sure.
And they brought back Road Rules, but my audition process, I mean, I gargled pee, I stapled my forehead, I woke my sister up with an air horn, like Jack. I mean, I'm a
Jackass sort of stuff. Yeah.
Jackass. And then it got to the point where I kept sending VHS tapes,
Right.
and the boxes would get bigger and bigger. I'd send a box that we could fit into their headquarters and be a VHS tape of me drinking pee or something.
Right.
And they finally called, and they're like, "All right, you're in the final. Stop fucking sending us tapes." Like literally, like
Quit drinking your pee is basically what they
just
said.
Stop. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you're coming to Minnesota. You're in the semifinals. Stop mailing tapes.
Okay.
And so I was like, all right. And then my mom, 2 months later, she drove me to Minnesota, St. Paul, Minnesota, and it was a Marriott. And
Right.
that's when I nailed the audition.
She must have been so proud.
She was. She loved that. She loved
My
the
son
role.
drank his own pee and got on national TV.
Well, the funny story about that, and then we'll move on from the pee drinking. But I did
We
that.
can talk about pee drinking all night. I mean, please, that's
I grew up. I mean, I was heavily influenced by Jackass. I
Right,
love those
right.
Guys, I was that guy in high school, but I once did it on a radio station for David Draiman from Disturbed. To meet
okay.
him,
Yeah.
and I scared the shit out of him.
You drank the pee, or did something
it
else?
was like, who's the craziest Disturbed fan in Kansas City?
Right.
And everyone was calling in. I'll streak. I'll do this. And I was like, I called up. I was like, yeah, because I sound like this back. I was like,
Right.
yeah, I'll gargle my pee to meet him. And then they brought me in, and I
Right.
did it in front of him.
What did he think about
He
it?
was just, he's very, what he portrays as a character, and he was scared shitless.
I can imagine. Yeah.
But he's a great guy. I mean,
Yeah. No, I've seen him. When he hasn't done the ow like persona, like
he's
just
very calm.
it's very chill.
right?
Yeah.
He's very
And he couldn't drink his
intelligent.
pee because it would come out the piercings.
Oh
and-
yeah, that.
Yeah.
I hope to one day meet him again.
Yeah.
On his level, and hopefully say, "Hey, remember me?" But
Right.
I haven't seen him since.
Right. But he's around. So what? So this is you were on MTV before Teen Mom, so he can't blame you on for that. So what did you do on Road Rules like that?
It was the last season, and they tried to bring it back. It flopped
Right.
really bad. But we were living on the RV, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone thinks you really lived on the RV. That was all bullshit. You actually we stayed at the Sportsman's Lodge on Ventura, and we stayed there 3 days out of the week. And then some of the castmates started banging each other off camera.
Right.
So
Did
they
you
got
start
pissed.
banging the cast?
They didn't like me on the show,
Okay.
so I didn't get laid the whole time on the show.
Right.
actually.
Well, because your breath smelled like pee.
That, and I was the asshole. I was the young kid fresh out of my mom's basement, so they didn't.
Right.
You know,
No.
But they kept us on the Sportsman's Lodge. But then
In Ventura,
all
California.
right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
And all the good shit was happening off camera. So then they made us live on the RV, and that's when we all went nuts.
Right. Then was this your first time in California?
That was my first time out of my mom's basement.
Oh, wow,
This was
okay.
like straight from her basement to LA.
Okay.
Just like that. It was insane. But
Wow.
we got to go up and down the coast. We did some, we went to Vegas and did a Cirque du Soleil mission, and
And what was the mission?
we had to actually get on the bungees and go back and forth.
Oh, that's nothing for you. Yeah.
They couldn't even get my fat ass on it, and it was.
Oh, really?
I almost broke through it, and we were just messing around. But and then I got to meet Stone Cold Steve Austin on that.
Right. That I saw.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A big wrestling fan.
huge.
Yeah. And he was probably like your favorite.
Of course. He's
Yeah.
every Midwest kid's favorite.
Right.
He beats he hates his boss and beats him up. I mean, that was like the American dream.
Right.
back in the 90s.
So what was his reaction when he met you?
I mean, I was a little starstruck. Living in LA for 11 years now, I could give a shit if
Right.
I meet somebody. But
Yeah.
back then, I mean, my eyes were huge. They were like, yeah, stop staring at him, like
Right.
between takes.
Right.
If you're gonna be able to talk to him, stop staring at him.
Oh,
I
okay,
think
yeah.
He even told his assistant to tell them for me to chill.
Oh, that's
out.
hilarious. That's hilarious. Like he wouldn't even do it directly.
It's like what you do. Yeah.
It's like yeah.
He's like, all right.
I'm trying to rev up my Stone Cold Steve Austin imitation. I'm trying to remember what his whole like yeah.
No one else on the cast gave a shit about it. I mean, I was the only
Right. Yeah. Tell him that's the bottom line. Quit
That's
staring
the
at me
bottom
because Stone Cold said so.
And he's huge, by the way.
Oh, I'm sure. No, I've met all.
Yeah, he's just huge.
Dude, those wrestlers, professional athletes, when you meet them in person, they even the ones that don't look that big, huge. I saw Triple H in Vegas once. Unbelievable. That
Is he
dude.
big?
Oh, dude, the dude's like 6'5", 300 pounds. Like just.
Damn.
But even people that you don't think are that big, like I met Terry Bradshaw, and you see him on TV, you're like, because he's always with big linemen. the dude's like 6'4" and jacked.
I'll tell you, he's fucking huge. As I met him in December, I went to Tenacious D,
Right.
and I got to meet John C. Reilly.
Right.
He's huge. He's
a big dude. Yeah.
like 6. He had to be 6'5". I had to look up at him.
Right.
So he's huge, man.
But you're in Hollywood though, so you've seen like actors that are not huge.
Yes.
And you've seen, I'm trying to think. Batman and Superman are not as huge as they look on screen, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't met that many but
no, because you were in Batman v Superman. But were you with any of those guys?
No, I didn't get to see them.
Oh, okay.
I loved Ben Affleck. I would have loved to meet him, but I didn't get.
Like, what scene were you in?
They didn't even make the movie. It was the football.
Oh, you got cut out?
It was the football scene.
Because I was trying to think. I'm like, what football scene was in?
The only thing that made the cut, it was when they're in the newsroom. It's playing on the TV like.
Oh, you were one of the guys on TV. Okay. Because I was trying to think because I remember the one for the Dark Knight, and I was like, okay, with the football, they exploded the football stadium.
Yeah,
I thought it was
didn't even make the cut.
Wow. Well, it's a credit.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's a big credit. It's a big movie. Why not? But you want to talk about credits. We talked about this last time, but you know who was in The Disaster Artist and got cut out?
Who?
Tamera Von Tart, right here.
Awesome.
Now, Tamera, before we get going, I gotta say, I'm gonna put you on the spot, Hannah.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you're hungover, but could you paraphrase what you told me when I told you Tamera was coming on the show? Because you missed her last time because we taped early.
I missed you last time, and then I was checking out your Instagram and checking all your photos, and I told him, I said the first time I had the same feeling I had towards seeing Jem for the first time when I was a little girl. I was like, I want to be like her when I grow up, and I was just so excited going through all your photos and all your memes and everything. It was so positive. And
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So Tamera she is a pinup model, and she. Now, because you were telling me I was going to go to Viva Las Vegas this weekend, seeing things didn't, and the glasses are adorable, by the way. Everything is, yeah. So how did she develop her sense of style? Is probably what you.
That's exactly was going to be my first question.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's progressed because I was just in the beginning, I started and I was hardcore pinup victory rolls, bumper bangs, and I kind of toned it. I don't know. I wanted to change my look and my style and make it more modern pinup, so I can do, because I like doing fun hair color, and a lot of girls do that, but they still do the classic pinup hairstyles. So, which I love, but I just want to do my own thing. You know, I'm not I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. I want to be the trendsetter. And,
right. So what's the trend coming up that Hannah can it's the big hoop. That's the thing.
This is my I'm zenning my my inner
the hoop earrings. Okay.
Yeah. I'm wearing
No, you're very chola tonight. Yes.
Yeah. I'm representing my I actually started with a group. It's called PMM. It's Pink Mink Mafia.
Oh, okay.
And so my
what was the middle of Pink what? Mom?
Pink Mink.
Oh, Pink Mink.
Yeah, PMM. So
I'm not going to tell you what I thought you said.
So my friend Julie is the one who started it. It started in LA, and it's a clothing company. And then she also does all of us girls. We do charity events and things like that. So there's a chapter in LA. There's a chapter in Las Vegas. There's a chapter in Japan as well. So we're kind of all over.
Okay.
And it's just we just get together and we just kind of put it's woman power. A lot of positivity out. It's fun.